Coming up on This Week in Torrance, students at a local elementary school get a pleasant surprise after lunchtime. Then one special 7-year-old's dream comes true of becoming an honorary Torrance police officer. And people had the chance to take part in a biennial tour that took them through some of Torrance's oldest homes. Plus, a Torrance business gives back to first responders and military members through memories. These stories and much more are just seconds away. Your local news starts right now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain. My co-anchor Jen Chun has the week off. Thanks so much for joining us. Here are your top stories. One 7-year-old's dreams came true recently thanks to the Torrance Police Department.
Drake, as an honorary police officer for the City of Torrance, will you promise to protect and serve the people and the places of our fine city?
Yes. Yes.
As an honorary police officer for the City of Torrance, will you promise to be kind to others and try to always do the right thing?
Yes.
Thank you so much for making this happen, making dreams to be an officer come true. We're very thankful, but honestly, as a department, I think we're the lucky ones to be represented by such a brave young man.
Torrance Police Chief Eve Irvine swore in Drake Walker as an honorary police officer as his father pinned on a special badge. It was standing room only as the men and women in uniform came out to support the Walker family. Drake always hoped to serve as a Torrance police officer, following in his father's footsteps, who currently serves with the Torrance Police Department. Drake was diagnosed this past August with a terminal and aggressive inoperable cancerous tumor on his brainstem. Councilman Jeff Rizzo read the proclamation that said Drake exemplifies the qualities and characteristics required of every fine police officer: courage, strength, and bravery.
The Torrance Police Department would be honored to one day have such a worthy young man join the ranks of its police department.
Now, therefore, I, Patrick J. Fury, as mayor of the City of Torrance, California, wholeheartedly endorse the appointment of Drake Walker as an honorary police officer for the Torrance Police Department, signed the 16th day of October 2018.
He's extremely brave, hasn't complained through this whole ordeal, multiple surgeries, radiation, and here he is standing before everyone saying he wants to go serve the community still. We're just really amazed and proud of Drake. It's a father's dream come true when you see your kids growing up the right way. It's fulfilling as a father to think that maybe I did a couple things right along the way, that he wants to go out there and help people, that he and that he's got the qualities to go out there and do this job. He's brave, he's compassionate, he's got a servant's heart, and as a father it's very fulfilling to know that your son has those qualities.
Next, Drake will be going on a Disney cruise with his family. To assist the family during this difficult time, you can go to GoFundMe.com/Drake Walker. A week to celebrate small businesses is coming up. The Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce is urging Torrance businesses to register for Torrance Small Business Week. Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce members will participate in Torrance Small Business Week 2018, an extended week of Small Business Saturday that happens nationwide. During this week, various businesses will offer great deals for patrons. Small Business Saturday helps shoppers discover small businesses and is considered a Shop Small movement. This takes place on November 24th, but will run through December 1st in Torrance. In 2017, nearly 108 million consumers reported shopping or dining at local independently owned businesses on Small Business Saturday alone, bringing in about $12 billion. To participate, head to the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce website. Local fire explorers went head-to-head with others, bringing home a prize. Torrance Fire Explorer Post 343 competed in their first fire muster at Los Angeles County Fire Station 187. A muster involves competitions of well-known events that incorporate current and generations-old firefighting tactics. This year, the explorers took part in Make and Break, Bucket Brigade, Lines Above Ground, and Motorized Challenges, bringing home second place. Officials from the Torrance Fire Department say the commitment to excellence and the teamwork demonstrated by our explorers is a testament to the pride they have for their fire department. The Torrance Fire Explorer program gives young men and women the chance to explore what it's like to be a firefighter firsthand. The entry-level position will prepare them for a fire service career. They are currently accepting applications. Go to torranceca.gov for details. Spots are filling up for a program that helps protect the environment. Torrance's Fire Rain Barrel program has open registration now. You must be a Torrance resident, and there is a limit of up to 2 barrels per household. Registration does not guarantee rain barrels since they are given away on a first-come, first-served basis. The distribution will take place on November 3rd at West High School from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The barrels must be mounted and installed to a rain gutter or downspout once picked up. The rain barrels reduce the amount of stormwater runoff and stores the water for future use to water lawns, trees, and shrubs. For registration, go to sbesc.com. Well, the excitement was in the air as the first group of families stopped by Wilson Park's newest playground. Here are the kids enjoying the new installation. The update was part of the city's program to improve playgrounds across the city. There are new concrete pathways, a sandbox, and shaded bench areas. The equipment includes some favorites, such as the teeter tunnel, swings, and a play web. The 44 acres of space has a sports center, batting cages, and is also home to the Torrance Certified Farmers Market on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And if that isn't fun enough, the city will open the splash pad officially on October 24th at Wilson Park as well. Still ahead, students from a local elementary school get a surprise. Plus, the helpful Honda guys got into the spirit of Halloween by lending a helping hand. We'll be back in just a minute. Don't go away. Students at a local elementary school received a pleasant surprise on campus.
We'll be growing artichokes and bok choy and strawberries and onions
In everything.
and everything.
Lunchtime continued for Miss Erica Strong's kindergarten class for one day as they were surprised by the coffee bean and tea leaf team at Howard Elementary School. 25 pre-K students, along with Strong, received essential supplies for their school garden. The garden is an important part of teaching students about healthy lifestyles and introducing them to different produce. They also learn harvesting along with scientific observations. The donation was part of the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf's Bright Future campaign in partnership with DonorsChoose.org. From August through September, sale of the limited edition Bright Future coffee and tea has helped fund projects and much-needed school supplies at public schools around coffee bean locations. Strong students received new planters, garden soil, and coffee beans for composting.
Once we saw Miss Erica's project, we had to jump on it. She had pictures of the kids and her project, and we really wanted to surprise her.
It was really great. I started to tear up because it's just so great for me to see them excited about things and to be able to have this experience. I was just, I was telling the parents, I'm like, this is an experience that they're going to remember forever. So it was just really great to see them excited because they're just so cute.
Representatives also got their hands dirty by helping students start using their new resources. Strong has been working as a transitional kindergarten teacher for the past 4 years. She took over the garden after her mother, who also taught at Wood Elementary. This event is one of more than 180 upcoming fulfillments for local school projects in need. A local business devoted one day to give back to first responders and military service members through memories. Paul's Photo in Torrance hosted its second annual Portraits of Love covering the Los Angeles region. An event sponsored through the Imaging Alliance invited first responders from various organizations, including sheriffs and military members who are serving or have served, for a day of free family photos. Vice President of Paul's Photo, Mark Common, says it's a great community event to say thank you to those who help us every single day. Common says they were able to take professional portraits for hundreds of families. The company is one of the founding members of the Imaging Alliance, an organization that connects members through support of products and services that lead to innovation in capturing, printing, sharing, and much more. Paul's Photos is family-owned and been around for 50 years. They offer camera gear, printing, and have a creative photo academy. To learn more about the Imaging Alliance and this event, go to pmdportraitsoflove.com. To help celebrate one of the most exciting holidays of the year, the Honda Helpful Guys made planning for Halloween easier. They hosted helpful Hondaween events across the Southland by popping up at pumpkin patches, including Mr. Jones Patch in Torrance, where they gave 120 families free pumpkins. The Helpful Guys in blue plan to stop by 24 pumpkin patches. According to the National Retail Federation, Halloween spending is expected to hit a record $9 billion this year, with people spending, on average, $86.79. The Helpful Honda Guys also will visit local children's hospitals and organizations to bring special Halloween celebrations. You can follow them at facebook.com/SoCal Honda Dealers. Honda plans to give away thousands of pumpkins during the rest of the month, so keep an eye out at your local pumpkin patch. Well, the Torrance Refining Company was recognized for their positive impact on keeping our coast healthy. Marine Mammal Care Center, Los Angeles, awarded the Torrance Refining Company with 2018 Corporate Social Responsibility Award. Barbara Graham, Community Relations Manager for the refinery, accepted it on behalf of the company and its employees at the MMCC LA annual gala recently. Graham says, quote, "Our refinery employees care about the positive impact we make through the community involvement. We are proud of our partnership with and support of Marine Mammal Care Center Los Angeles," end of quote. The center is the only hospital open every day in Los Angeles for the past 26 years to provide rehabilitation for California sea lions, northern elephant seals, and others stranded on Los Angeles County beaches due to illness, injury, or malnutrition. They are then released back into their habitat. They admit as many as 700 patients per year. Halloween may be a few weeks away, but hundreds of guests put on their best costumes for charity. Hosted by the Depot Restaurant, the 23rd annual Halloween Ball was held to benefit the Pediatric Therapy Network. 800 people were invited to fundraise for PTN, a nonprofit organization which helps children with special needs. And this is their biggest fundraiser of the year.
It's great to have people come out to give money to the Children's Pediatric Therapy Network that needs their support, because without this event and other support, we wouldn't be able to have such a great organization in our community.
We provide services for about 2,500 children, 150,000 hours of services in the community, and there's a gap for what the federal government pays, what insurance pays, and it fills our gap to help us provide high-quality services for children with developmental and special needs.
A big white tent was stationed outside the Depot Restaurant for the festivities, which included a dinner buffet, live music, and a Halloween-inspired photo booth. There was also plenty of bidding. Dozens of items were donated by local businesses for live and silent auctions, including a Lakers jersey signed by basketball player Kyle Kuzma. wine tasting packages, and an electric scooter, to name a few. And one of the many highlights of the evening was, of course, the costume contest.
And every year I come and I'm trying to win the costume contest. I have never even made it to the finals. People are so creative in their costumes.
You can see I came as a politician. I was not creative at all, but I got to step my game up next year because there are tremendous costumes.
The Pediatric Therapy Network hoped to surpass their goal of $300,000. Well, the community got the chance to venture into some of Torrance's most original homes. People were able to walk into a dozen homes to see how they have been renovated, updated, and decorated to accommodate today's lifestyle, but still preserve the architecture and characteristics of the past. Put on by the Torrance Historical Society, the fall tour of historic homes in Old Torrance shared the original footprint of the city. Some of the homes reflect an eclectic mix from colonial revival to craftsman bungalow and mission revival. The homes on the tour were built between 1918 and 1936. The tour also brings the community together.
The tours are so much fun and you get so many ideas. Trust me, everyone who leaves here wants to go home and redo their house, or they pick up little tips from other people. And it's great because you get to see how it's done in real life.
This is the Torrance Historical Society's largest fundraiser. For more events, go to torrancehistoricalsociety.org. There is a new bar in town, and it's going to get you looking great. Blow Dry Bar is now open in Torrance. When you take a look inside, you will find a modern and chic interior design. Expertly trained blowers get your hair runway ready on site for any special occasion. They also offer makeup services. Customers get to choose from 7 signature styles, such as Executive Suite to runway-inspired Pillow Talk. Experts also can style your hair, add braids, and can provide deep conditioning treatment. It is considered the world's largest blow-dry bar franchise with more than 100 locations across the United States, Canada, and the Philippines. They are located in Plaza Mayor on Pacific Coast Highway. An Australian company that has a facility in Torrance is recognized internationally. Tritium, a Brisbane-based Australian company, is an award finalist in the category of charging and energy for the eMove 360 Award for electric mobility and autonomous driving at the eMove 360 conference in Munich, Germany. Tritium is known for developing and manufacturing the award-winning VFull 50-kilowatt DC fast charger for electric vehicles. eMove 360 International Trade Fair for Mobility is the world's largest technology trade fair for electric mobility and connected autonomous driving. The most innovative and most promising submission for the mobility of the future in 6 competition categories and nominated them as award finalist. Tritium's office in Torrance is the first one overseas. The soil is moving at the former Toyota campus. On-site demolition and rough grading has started at the project located at 2200 195th Street. It's the start of the construction of 3 new light industrial buildings. The site is on the southeast corner of 195th Street, formerly Toyota Way and Van Ness Avenue. Irvine developer Sar Regis bought the Toyota complex, which is a 110-acre campus. It is about 2 million square feet of office and industrial space. The project was approved by the Planning Commission in April of 2018. With fall and school in full swing, there was no better time for the Torrance Unified School District to spread awareness on how to stay healthy. Staying active was one of the focuses of the 2nd annual Fall for Wellness Fair at Torrance High School. It promoted healthy eating and living in the Torrance community. It was a full day of healthy activities and offering resources for people to improve their well-being, such as through exercise, nutrition, and social emotional health. Many city departments participated as well, and the event also had speakers sharing information on parenting.
We have about 36 different organizations from throughout the South Bay and who serve Torrance families and also South Bay families. We have the Torrance Fire Department, the Torrance Police Department, also the City of Torrance Recycling, also we have mental health resources.
The district's Family Welcome and Enrollment Center hosted this with the district's Wellness Committee, the City of Torrance, the Building Bridges Collaborative, and the Volunteer Center, and the Torrance Council of PTAs. The event was free and open to the public. And here are some upcoming events. Just in time for Halloween, Torrance South Bay YMCA is having its Halloween Carnival. It'll take place on Friday, October 26th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at their facility. There will be a moon bounce, games, and goodie bags. You can get tickets at ymcala.org/TSB. Then the Torrance Women's Club is hosting its lovely afternoon tea at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, October 27th. It will take place at their clubhouse. Tickets are $30 per person, and all proceeds will go to Patriotic Service Dog Foundation. And the Torrance Antique Street Fair celebrates 20 years on Sunday, October 28th, from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. You will want to dress up in your best Halloween costume and trick-or-treat with more than 200 vendors. There will be a pet parade and costume contest as well. Now let's go out to the sports desk. Danny and Cedric, what do you have for us?
Hey Torrance, here's what you'll see on this week's edition of the Sports Desk. We give you the skinny on how Mother Nature impacted the high school football scene.
And we head to the courts to see how our girls are doing, and we jump in the pool with the West Water Polo team.
And then we check out some special aquatic athletes, cross country, and a special game you don't want to miss out on.
Remember to watch the Sports Desk at 4 and 9:30 p.m. right here on Torrance CitiCABLE. Ben, back to you.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, that does it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.